today basically I'm recording this video telling you guys how I landed my first growth operating client, and this didn't turn out how I actually expected it to turn out. Because you guys probably think since I landed a client I'm probably making bands out of this business model now, which I'm not, which I expected to. So basically on a random day, right, after I had already messaged this guy, so he responded after like 2 weeks, right? And I never expected a message from this guy. So on a random day, after I messaged him, because I said to him, "Yo dog, what's up? Nah, how long have you been making content and how long have you been training, like going to the gym?" He's a fitness creator, by the way. So I messaged him. He said, "I've been making content for about 2 years, but then for the last year he's been taking it seriously." So I'm like, I bet. So dog, I'm like, since you have so many followers, nah, how long? No. Since you have so many followers, you must be making money out of this, out of TikTok and stuff. He's like, nah, bro. Sometimes it's like, it's not about quality, it's about quantity. I'm like, hey, babe, wise words. Then I'm like, yo, since you're not making money out of this TikTok thing, nah, let me create a community for you. Then he's like, I've had a community before, but it just didn't do well because he wasn't pushing enough traffic into this community, right? He wasn't, putting his all into this community basically. So then I'm like, I bet, like, since you say that, let me take all that overwhelming work off your shoulders, and let me build a community for you, right? I'll write the CTA scripts, basically. I'll tell him what to say in the videos and all that. And he's like, I've had a community. Sorry, I mentioned that. Then he says, how do you propose we do that? I'm like, obviously, when I create a community, I'll be doing all the work. Basically, I don't charge any money for creating the community for you, right? Obviously, when I create this community, obviously we're gonna split the money half, right? We're gonna split the community half when we make money out of this community. If I don't make money, he doesn't make money, basically. Or if he doesn't make money, I don't make money. So after that, he's like, okay, Ben, tell me what your role is gonna be in this whole making of the community thing. Obviously, it's to make the community, was this place does the courses into the community, write the CTA scripts, write the normal scripts, was this give him the content strategy, how he's supposed to post the videos and all that. He's like, I bet. Then he's like, on that day, he's like, nah, bro, I'm going to sleep. I'll talk to you in the morning. So in the morning, he's like, oh, Ben, obviously he messages me. He messages me. Then I get a message like, yo, dog, let's talk on Discord. So on Discord, we discuss everything else. I'm like, I bet, okay. On Discord, we discuss. Then I'm like to him, okay, dog, nah, we'll set up a Zoom call. So I set up the Zoom call, I send him the link, all that stuff. After I send him the link, he says the next day, he lives in England, so England is like 2 hours behind South Africa, where I live, right? So the message on my side was at 5 o'clock p.m., 5 p.m. For him it was 3 p.m. So on the call we chat, I have my pen and paper, just to look like I'm actually like writing the stuff that he says. Bed, right? After I act like I'm listening, writing things down, obviously I have a book next to me and all that. So we discuss. After we discuss, like, he's just talking about this growth operating thing, and I'm proposing what we should do. Then we come to the part where we discuss how we're gonna split the money, right? And by the way, this guy, right, he has 80K followers, right? But then no money. So he suggested that we first start the community on Discord. Then he tells me that he's been also working with someone else. I don't know his name, right? The guy is working with. So he says, I've been working with someone else, he's my friend, whatever. He's the one that builds the community on Discord. But this community on Discord only has like 3 members. I'm like, yo, what's happening here? Like at least a community should have 100 members. That's like, when you look at it, because an ideal creator should have 10k followers minimum. So when you look at it from the like 1% perspective, right? 1% perspective, it should be like 100 members. So let's just say you have 100 members paying $50 a month. That's $5,000. See, then we split the money 50-50. But now since there's someone else involved, you have to divide that by 3, basically, which is gonna be like, whatever, you guys just guess the numbers. I think like 33%, basically 33.3%. So after that, after we discuss on the call the part about the money, how we're gonna split the money count. He says, nah, since he's the one that creates content, he has to get like 60%. Like in my mind, I'm like, listen to this nigga. He's like, 60%, and what am I gonna get? 20 for all the work that I do in the community. See, but I was patient, you know. I stayed calm. I suggested that, okay, since he says that, nah, let's say he gets 40%, right? The other guy gets 20%. I also get 40%. That's the deal I proposed. Then he's like, oh, no. I'm doing all the work here. So he has to get the most money. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, this is not even my ideal creator, right? He's already complaining. He's already, you know, rambling rubbish. So I'm like, okay, bet. Maybe I can still work with this guy and not just make money out of him when you post content. Then about 2 months have gone by. This nigga has barely posted any content, right? He's barely posted anything. He hasn't even messaged me back, right? He hasn't messaged me back. He hasn't said anything in the past 2 months. He hasn't done anything. So I'm like, this guy is flipping useless. So after that, I'm like, okay, I need to get back to outreach and find a creator. So basically for the last month now, I've been outreaching. And what I've realized about this business model basically, is that with this business model, it needs you to be patient, but at the same time still be persistent. Because you can't complain and say, I've been outreaching for a week, which is like 7 days, and I haven't landed any creator. But then you have to ask yourself, are you actually putting your best into the messages you send to these clients? Are you outreaching every day? Because if you don't outreach every day, you could miss your lucky day where you could have actually landed a creator. Because I could outreach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, skip Friday and Saturday, and was outreach again on Sunday. But in my mind, I know if I had outreached on Friday or Saturday, maybe I could have landed a client. But now that I did not outreach, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, I have all these regrets that if I had outreached on Moses Friday and Saturday, I could have landed this client, but I probably missed an opportunity. But then, like I'm saying, dog, before you actually getting tuned with the creator, make sure that they are your ideal client, and make sure you guys are compatible, you guys have chemistry, you guys get along before you get yourself into something you don't want to. Because sometimes you actually don't enjoy working with the people you work with based off their energy, just based off their energy. You might be making all this money out of these people, whatever, but then at the end of the day, you must be happy with what you're doing. You must feel comfortable with what's this, with where you work or whatever you're working on, so you can actually be creative and do your best. So basically, my message to you is that if you're actually getting into growth operating or whatever, you're a freelancing, whatever, or the freelancing space, you must be patient when it comes to sending messages to clients. You could be opening an agency where you have to get businesses and others market for them. You have to be patient and still be persistent at the same time. Like I said, you can't just be messaging people for 2 days and say, yo, I haven't found a client, so I'm gonna give up. Like, I've been outreaching for almost 2 months in total. Or basically, I started this growth operating journey like 3 months ago, and I've only landed like 2 clients, and I've gotten ghosted more times than you think. If you can see the amounts of people I've sent messages to on TikTok, you'd be amazed. But basically, all I'm saying is that you have to be patient, be persistent, and persevere through the struggle. You might be tired on a day and decide, nah, I'm not gonna outreach today. But you have to think that your next message might be others, the time that you actually land the client. So don't take any days off, and don't slack on what you're supposed to do. So basically, that's my message to you today. And thank you to those who have subscribed to my channel. This channel has hit a milestone of 30 subscribers, and I think my last video was my most viewed video on this channel. So thank you to those who watched, and thank you to those who liked the video, and thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel and showed support to me. So yeah, so if you guys don't mind, please like, subscribe, and comment down below on the video, whatever. And I'll be posting videos on outreaching. I'll give you guys outreach tips. I'd give you guys CTA scripts, and all the growth operating source. So basically, yeah, appreciate all of you who have showed support to my channel. We're aiming to make this channel an authentic channel where we post real things, where we don't lie, right? I'm not trying to be a pretender. I'm trying to be a real contender out here. So please show support and love. Thank you, and I'll see you again in the next video.